Hi guys, I'm Julie. I'm 24 years old. I'm half French, half Thai. Where are my Asians at? And I'm an online fitness coach based in Bangkok, Thailand.
This is the brutally honest truth about regaining control, confidence, and self-love. In the last 3 years, I've got shredded, struggled with hormonal imbalances, rebounded. So now join me on my comeback cut series.
I had this perfect intro in mind where I look cute, I have fresh hair, but the truth is that would not be portraying the reality of this prep this time round. So I'm just about to have my first meal. I got back from fasted cardio, did 4 minutes on the Stairmaster. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen how hard we've had to push so far, and that's why I held off on starting this prep series for quite a while. Today's video, I'm going to talk about hormonal imbalance, my journey with it and my experience, getting a breast augmentation, and really brutally honest lessons that helped me regain confidence and control in my life. This comeback to YouTube, this comeback to bodybuilding, this comeback is personal. So I'm just going to enjoy this freaking meal, shower, go to my sports massage, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. The cardio this morning, insert clip of me dying. I look like I'm hating it, but I really promise you it's a lot of fun. I'm getting to that point where it's actually a lot of fun. Anyways, in a sec. Just doing my skincare before I head out. You know how people say their skin gets better on prep? That's a fucking lie. My skin gets horrible on prep. I've worked so hard to heal it the last couple years, and now the minute I start prep, I start breaking out. If anyone knows why that could be, let me know in the comments. But I just have a little toner. I have this Tier, and I have the CosRX Snail Mucin. I literally have this on stock. I will never hit bottom and not have it on stock. Sunscreen, my favorite SPF. It just smells so good. It's thin. When I train, it doesn't feel icky. So Skin 1004, I think it's called. Also Korean, super good. And then I'm gonna call my Grab taxi, and then we're gonna go. Okay, catch you in the next clip. Whoop. I'm gonna go to the sports massage now. I'll see if I can get any clips. Anyways, see you on the other side. I just finished up and that was amazing. I actually need to do this so much more often. Now I'm gonna go run some errands at the mall, gonna grab a coffee, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next clip. Guys, I'm at a Starbucks, got me a cold brew, and I'm gonna add my own sweetener. It's this coconut flavor sweetener. Oh, that's so fucking good. Toxic trait is literally finishing a coffee, a venti, in 3 sips. It's bad. I'm gonna slow down. Oh my god, Chloe. I be in a loop, she be in a group. Brody want a friend, don't alley loop. Turns out I'm the nothing, bro, I'm living proof. How can I lose when we do
Later. Okay, deep breath. As a 20-something female, you go through so much. You finish college, you're finding yourself, you're building career, you go through your first heartbreak, and there's just so much that's going on. And the last thing that you need on your plate is your body working against you. So I hear you, I see you, and I feel you. So a little backstory. If you followed me from my Instagram, you would have known the things I've gone through in the last couple of years. Especially being a female, when you struggle with hormonal imbalance, it can be a hell of a journey to find answers. I'm gonna share with you 4 main lessons that I learned in the last couple of years. Obviously, there's a lot to go through in here, and I don't want this to be too long of a video. I want to get straight to the point and give you guys as much value as I can. Now, I've had hormonal imbalance as a result of extreme dieting because I did bodybuilding. And for every individual, it's gonna be different depending on your starting point. For me, I started off pretty overweight. I've lost a total of nearly 60 pounds. And it's a lot for the female body to go through. When I was going through it, I didn't feel stressed during. And I think the consequences came after. The main issue I had was I had thyroid issues. Despite some research coming out that it's like minimal, I just feel like I have experienced it firsthand how hard I've had to kind of work in the last couple years to get my body to where it is now. And to hear like, you know, research come out and everything like that is to kind of like invalidate your experience can be really gut-wrenching. And if that's the case for you, like, you're in the right place. Throughout the years of doing fitness, really the best advice I can give anyone dealing with doubts, dealing with setbacks, super simple, super cliche, but it's just to trust the process and see setbacks as life's funny way of leading you to where you need to be. Second, gaining clarity. If there's a worse feeling than your situationship giving you mixed signals, it's when your body is giving you mixed signals. So get clear on where you're at the moment and what do you need to do to get there. Me personally, I reached out to a coach who genuinely knows his shit and really cares about me. I get blood work done every like 3 to 4 months. And that gave me so much clarity because I kept going and started to see improvement. The only thing that's going to give you clarity and results is giving it time. And make sure that you are aligning your actions with where you want to be. Number 3, ignoring the noise. When you're in bodybuilding, you do a lot of inner work. You work on your mindset because honestly, but like bodybuilding is just gonna expose unresolved issues when you get into it. So doing a lot of inner work is super important. And I thought I've like done so much. But for the first part of gaining weight post show, my mental health like started to crumble like real quick. You know, I was grinding hard and I was seeing no results. Combined with like getting so much like shit from people in the bodybuilding industry here. Sure, like for a lot of people, hormonal issues can be an excuse, and like it's sad to see that sometimes people blame the hormones before actually like doing the work. But as someone who's like doing the work, I'm not even saying this in a way that's like blowing my own trumpet or like in a cocky, like self-confident or like boasting way, but like I have worked so fucking hard to see like little to no results like during dieting phases. Like a lot of people are like, why don't you just pull the towel? Like why do you still like go back to bodybuilding? Because I love the process and it's an itch that like you want to figure out like why your body's not working. Like, why? Like surely it's science. Like surely it has to work if you do XYZ. Only opinion that you need to care about is your own, and maybe people you respect and actually value your opinion from, for example, your coach. And even then, like if you have a coach, like take their opinion with a grain of salt. At the end of the day, the ball is in your court. Don't ever forget that. In this industry, there's a lot of red flags in coaches. There's no one's forcing you to do anything. Do your own research and trust your gut instinct, which is something I didn't do in my first prep. My 4th lesson, confidence and self-love. I feel like that's a buzzword for all the self-care girlies, clean girl aesthetic and whatnot. But girl, confidence and self-love is something you have to build and you can't buy, and that's the most magical thing ever. So actually I wanted to vlog getting my yitties done. I think I have some footage, so if I do, I'm gonna insert it.
Flashback. End of flashback.
So that's like a 2-year-old footage, and here is future Julie from 2024. Who would have thought? Honestly, that felt like a fever dream. It was weird. It was such an out-of-body experience. I feel like that whole year post-show was just like crazy weird. You know, I've lost a cumulative total of like over 60 pounds. Luckily, I don't have a lot of loose skin anywhere. I don't have a lot of stretch marks, and honestly, I think that is genetics. Thank you, mama. However, the titties. Girl, they look like deflated water balloons. Actually, like, oh my god, is this like too much for YouTube? Like, even when I gained weight back, it didn't look natural. Like, I couldn't wear clothes the way I wanted to. There's specific things I couldn't wear anymore. Bikinis would have to be carefully picked out so that like it actually like stayed in. But for me, it was more of like a personal choice to kind of restore some femininity and restore what God already gave me. Like, he gave me that like 60 pounds ago, but you know, I lost it and I kind of want it back. That's all. I'm pro doing whatever the fuck makes you happy, but make sure that in the pursuit of doing outer work, doing the inner work as well. It's with anything, like whether you do surgery, you do bodybuilding, you have to do it for the right reasons. And regardless, like this sport and this industry of like beauty procedures and everything like that is going to attract a certain type of people who are doing it for the wrong reasons, and they're just masking some unresolved issues. And even then, like, I'm pro doing whatever the fuck you want, but I want the best for everyone, and I want them to be happy and to have a good, fulfilled life, because like that's a good feeling fulfilled and just like content with yourself. I'm glad that all my friends, family were supportive when I told them that I wanted to do it. And yeah, like, best decision I've ever made. But I also made sure that I was doing the work here too. So I'm just about to get ready for bed now. I was reflecting whilst I was filming this video, and I get loads of messages from like clients, DMs on Instagram, asking me how I deal with it. So I hope by giving these 4 lessons, you could apply this on your fitness journey too. The truth is, it's very, very, very normal to go through setbacks, to go through struggles, to go through a moment of like, what the fuck am I doing? How did I get here? The only way to get through it, from my personal experience, is to be present and ride it out. Get in alignment with the actions that you need to do to get closer to your mindset goals, to your physique goals, to your career goals. If you found this video useful, don't forget to let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.